Welcome into the afternoon, and look at what we've got in the area now. Potential for thunderstorms this afternoon. By the way, temperature is warm. It is humid. Grant Chigazola is not pleased with the conditions out there right now, but we will see heavy rainfall possible at times. That's your forecast first. WXXV News 25 starts right now.
Coming up on WXXV News at noon, an update on the CTA tram set to run on the new pedestrian bridge in Gulfport opens in just a few days. Plus, major developments today involving the Fulton County DA handling the Trump election interference case in Georgia. And as we head into the St. Patrick's Day weekend, we'll tell you more about events happening here on the coast to celebrate. Good Friday afternoon, South Mississippi, and thank you for joining us here for the noon show. Of course, I'm joined by meteorologist Jeff Vorick. And of course, Jeff, we are going to start off the show with weather. You said it, I don't like that humidity outside today. It feels oppressive.
Yeah, and something to know, you heard the beeping going off here in the studio. We did have a severe thunderstorm watch just issued for the area. I don't have an up-to-date graphic for it, but let's get right to it, and let's go with our view from let's go to the next graphic. That was your forecast first. Downtown Gulfport is the view. Skies are cleared out. Sunshine, 80 degrees. How about that for noon in March? That's not bad at all. Want to make the note, here is a look at Mississippi Power. Doppler should see this watch box pop up. Anyway, we are under a severe thunderstorm watch now through later on tonight. Thunderstorms are popping up across the region, some of these capable of damaging winds. This is a rough estimate of what the watch box looks like. I'll have an updated graphic for you here in a moment. But thunderstorms will be around today, some of which could contain strong damaging wind gusts. And your Backyard Paradise Pool's hometown forecast of Gaucher shows that sea fog's also going to linger for times as well, as there's a dense fog advisory on the water in effect until 6 p.m. That's when thunderstorms should mix things up. Winds are also going to become quite breezy, quite warm in the area. But coming up, I'll have an update on what we could see through this afternoon.
Thank you, Jeff. New at noon, a Biloxi man will spend 40 years in prison after being convicted on child porn charges in Jackson County. District Attorney Angel Myers-McElrath says 50-year-old Travis Wade was convicted Thursday on 3 counts of possession of child pornography and 3 counts of voyeurism. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison without the possibility of parole or early release. Jackson County Sheriff's investigators searched Wade's house in Biloxi on June 9, 2022, as part of a separate sex crimes investigation. During that search, investigators seized electronic devices that contained thousands of images of child porn, as well as evidence related to the crimes in the other case. In case you missed it, over in Hurley this weekend, there is a benefit being held for the family of Richard Davis. You may recall Davis was shot and killed at a Loosedale area bar less than a week ago, back on March 9th. All proceeds will go towards funeral costs and his children. Doors open at noon Sunday at the Bluff Bar. $15 pulled pork plates will be sold starting at 12:30. There will also be small raffle items available starting at 1:30. For more details on the benefit, head right now to our website, WXXV25.com. Former President Donald Trump suffers another legal setback, this time in Georgia. A Georgia judge says DA Fani Willis can stay on the state's case against Trump, stemming from allegations of interference in the 2020 presidential election. But that judge ruled she has to decide if she goes or if the special prosecutor leaves. Bree Jackson has more details for us this afternoon.
In the latest legal blow for former President Trump, a Georgia judge ruled Friday that Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis should not be disqualified from prosecuting Trump's election interference case. Defense attorneys claimed Willis benefited financially from her previous romantic relationship with Nathan Wade, the special prosecutor in the case. The judge ruled there was no conflict of interest, but did find an appearance of impropriety in the case. So, Willis has 2 choices: remove herself from the case or remove Wade. This ruling comes just 1 day after a federal judge denied Trump's request to throw out criminal charges alleging he hoarded classified documents. Even before that hearing, Trump blasted special counsel Jack Smith.
These are horrible people. These are corrupt. Jack Smith, I call him deranged Jack Smith. This guy is out to murder.
Turning to his case out of New York, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office says they do not oppose waiting 30 days to start Trump's hush money trial. Prosecutors accused the presumptive GOP nominee of covering up payments to a porn star ahead of the 2016 election. All of this comes as the 2024 race heats up.
Happening right now, the Southeastern Dyslexia Summit is underway at Beau Rivage. Ocean Springs' very own Lighthouse Academy for Dyslexia is one of the hosts of this event in partnership with the Mississippi Department of Education and the Academic Language Therapy Association. Today's summit features a wide range of dyslexia experts talking about curriculum and much more. We'll have more from this summit tonight here on WXXV News 25. And speaking of Beau Rivage, the resort's 25th anniversary celebrations continue through the weekend. As we've been telling you, the highlight of the weekend activities will be a 500 drone show on the water side of the resort Saturday night. Public viewing for that will be available on the 6th deck of the parking garage, as well as from the beach. They'll also be serving cake at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon in the atrium. And this Sunday, Coast Transit Authority begins tram service on the new bridge connecting Mississippi Aquarium to Gulfport's Jones Park. CTA officials say the tram will cross the bridge seasonally through Labor Day during the aquarium's operating hours, which are 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It will operate at 15-minute intervals with 4 stops. Also, some welcome news. There's no fare to use this tram. Before we head to break, we're checking in on our Friday WXXV Votes question of the day. It is, if you could meet your young self today, what advice would you give? No advice, financial advice, relationship advice, career advice, or some other type of advice? You can make your voice heard by going to our website, WXXV25.com. Click on the WXXV Vote link in the News drop-down menu, or use the QR code up on your screen. Still to come here on the Noon Show, voters in the Russian Federation are heading to the polls today. More on what this means for Vladimir Putin next.
Severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for our area until 7 p.m. I'll time out when thunderstorms arrive next.